you are there. Proverbs 18 and verse 21. Yes. Proverbs 18 and verse 21.
In the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Verse 23.
And another person, Ephesians 4 and verse 29. Please, I want you to read like my son. Yes.
Proverbs 18 and verse 29.
Proverbs 18 and verse 29.
He said, death and life are in the power of the tongue.
Are in the power of the
He
tongue.
said, and they that love it,
And they that love it
shall eat the fruit thereof.
shall eat the fruit
Thereof.
I came with a little, it's an exhortation. I'm going to be very fast because we have an assignment. I came with an exhortation I titled, Activating the Altar of My Tongue. Activating the altar of the tongue. Can I go ahead? Can I talk here? Activating the what? Activating the what? The altar. First of all, before I continue, I'd like you to know that everyone who has a mouth is carrying an altar. Anytime you see a man who can talk, I'd like you to know that that man is speaking from an altar. Whenever you discover, you wake up in the morning and you discover that you can still talk, you must understand that you are speaking because there is an altar in your mouth. And it is either the altar is negative or positive. Activating the altar. And where we just read from now, he said the power of life and death is bedded on the what? On the tongue. On the tongue. So you must have an understanding that your tongue is an altar. Your tongue is what? An altar. And the other day when I was teaching, I told you, I said altar is a spiritual airport where spirit lands and do what? And I told you, I said altar is a spiritual dining table where spirit eat. The meeting point of every spirit is the altar. So where God encounters every man is his tongue. If you have an understanding on the spirit that gathers around your tongue, you will mind what you say. There are many believers today that doesn't understand the strength and the power God has bedded on their tongue. Your tongue is the meeting point between you and God. Your tongue is where the terrestrial meet with the celestial. Your tongue is where God comes to tabernacle with you. You must understand, sir, that if your tongue is defiled, your destiny will be ruptured. Your tongue carries power. There are many of you that doesn't have understanding of what God has released in your tongue. I'd like you to know that when you look at every part of your body, you will discover, look at your tongue, no bone yet is moving. No foundation yet is moving. The power of life and death is bedded. What are you doing with your tongue? What are you doing with it? I'd like you to know that destiny is a thing of the tongue. A man who can't talk well can't live well. Oh, I'm not helping you. A man who can't talk well cannot live well. Life can never be good to a man who doesn't know how to speak goodness. If God must change your story, it must start from your statement. The power of the tongue. There are many of you, God comes every night to encounter you. God comes with the answer you are looking for, but he's just waiting for you to mobilize them by your tongue. Angels are always useless without. You can have the whole angels. Michael can come to your house. Gabriel can visit you. Without you commanding them, they will just be looking at you. Even when the enemies come to take you, if you don't command your angels, scripture, it says, I will give my angels charge. What does it mean? I will speak to my angels to be in charge. So if they don't give them charge, they will remain. I'd like you to know that from today, if this year must be beautiful, if this year must fulfill your prophecy, you must begin to speak well. There is an altar God has raised in your tongue. There is something in your tongue that God has placed to make sure that your generation feel your impact. But if you don't activate it, life will never be good. Tongue. So I like you. Listen, I hope you know that when Pharaoh was bragging, what Pharaoh used to conquer the children of God in that land was his tongue. He began to make boast. He said, come out and I will eat you. He said, I will eat you and drink the brain of your skull. He said, he began to boast, and all the great soldiers of the land, they began to draw back. David discovered the mystery of that fight. It was not a mancho thing, because if you go by mancho, there is no, you can't compare Pharaoh Goliath, and it's not possible. If you go by what strength can do, then you know that 100% Pharaoh has the capacity to bring it down. He discovered that. So when David came to Goliath, the first thing before the fight started, he began to make use of the altar in the tongue. He began to make use of the altar in the tongue, and he said, you uncircumcised Philistine that have defied the army of God. You said, and he told him again, you say you came to me with javelin and sword, but I came to you in the name of the Lord, the God of Israel. At that point, the altar arose. It was not a night thing. Altar began to interact with altar. At that point, even Pharaoh didn't know what to say again. He was just boasting with his former boast. But this one came with a living altar. And instantly, altar was wrapped with a stone and was released upon him. He had no option than to fall. What are you doing with your mouth? You backed out of that compound because one witch tell you he go attack you. It's a shame. You can't sleep at night because one territorial power tell you. One witch told you, he said, come now, I will show you this night. That's how you are looking for church that is doing all night, so that you can stay there. It's a shame. You can't sleep at night because somebody said there is no way. He said, I will come this night. See, it was the altar of the tongue that made Jezebel to send Elijah on a mission. She said, I swear with my blood. He said, this night I will kill you and suck your blood. What did Elijah do? Altar the tongue. Sir, the tongue is stronger than your muscle. You don't know the power of the tongue. As soon as she gave that word to Elijah, what happened? He ran. The Bible says he took on his heels. He panted. The power. I know there is nothing working in your family, but don't say it. I am aware that the sickness in your body now can kill people, but don't say it. Because if you don't say it, it won't happen. I know that nothing good is happening. I know that your mother is about to die. I am aware that nothing. I know that your husband is about to overrule you. I know nothing good. I know, but don't say it. Because there are spirits waiting for you to say it so that they will capture you. Why are you passing through disappointment? Because a spirit had it. Why are they left you? Why is nothing working? Because a spirit had it. They had it when you said it. The day you say to yourself you have challenges, your challenges will start. So the day you say to yourself nothing is working, that day everything will stop working. In as much as nothing good, there's no food at home this night, but don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Anyone who is a child of God must talk like God. Can you imagine God talking about cancer? Can you imagine God talking about infection? Have you ever heard God talking about the dead? If God cannot say it, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Hey, you did not sell in the shop, don't say it. But it will become a norm. A spirit will carry it and begin to bring it to manifestation. Your boyfriend left you, don't say it. They say nothing. This is not sinking. Is it sinking? Don't say it. I know there are challenges. They're about to sack you a sack letter, but don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Sir, listen, sir. There is a rule I have on social media. Once it's bad news, I don't read it. I only look at it. Once it's bad news, I don't read it out. This one they say, no, we don't read it. We only see it. Because what you read out, angels will read and bring it to. Sir, are you aware, sir? It is even possible that this night there's nothing to eat in your house. But once you don't say it, the angels of provision will keep working for you. Because one thing that reduces the ego and the strength of every angel is your word. Your mind. Say, things no, they work for me again. No. Nothing. No. My business don't scatter. The angel begin to nod their head. The angels begin to nod their head. The person you are telling cannot help you. That man you are complaining about, that person you are telling, hey, no food in your house, check, they will not give you food. They will just allow your problem to double. Don't say it. Is somebody learning something here? What did I say? Don't say it. There's bad news in your family. Somebody is about to die. Your mother is very sick. They say, oh, there's about to be an attack. Don't say it. No matter how big the battle is, don't say it. I'm not a radio for Satan. Satan cannot showcase bad news through my lips. I can't say it. The reason why evil has become a norm in your family because you know how to project it. Radio without battery. Something never happened, you don't they talk. Hey, I don't die, I don't die. That's why you are now in the grave. Many people they died because their mouth confessed it. Change your confession if you want to see new manifestation. Change your confession. Change your confession. You say, hey, my marriage, my husband is my husband. That's how your husband have now become a beast. Because every time, even the world hear you. Don't say it. Your husband is bad. Instead of you to come and begin to say it, go on your knees and pray. And that's why God gave us the strength of tongues. We don't even tell God with English so that Satan will not hear. Oh, that's why Satan don't like me. When I want to tell God something about miracle, I just told God that something, and Satan is there waiting for me to speak in English so that he will carry it and punish me. And he didn't know I passed my information to the master. He will just sit down there waiting for me to, and he just see me with a new thing. He said, when did this conversation take place? I thought I was monitoring on his statement. Don't say it. Sometimes if they are praying in the church, mind the kind word you use. Father, Lord, no, stop that. Pray to me. Teke tuku teke suguduguja. Chin chon kwankwe. Chin kenken chunkwa. Pen ton chin kenchenkwa. Chekuko chinkweka. I just told God I need a private jet. That's the only way to dismantle you. That's Satan. Stop that confession. It is a lie. I am not broke. It's a lie. It's a lie. This is not me. Even when they told him his friend Lazarus was dead, he's dead. He said this sickness. So even him didn't believe that. No, he can't confess the death of his friend. That's it. That's it. My daughter, they have left you. Don't tell them. Don't tell anybody. Don't say it. Hey, are you hearing me? You are very sick in your body. If you know that person, even if it's your doctor, don't tell him. Let him check. Eh? Let him check. Your confession has limited God's manifestation in your life. The reason because devil is always hearing you, hearing your wrong confession. You mothers, that's how you look at your children. Because they failed, you say, look at you, failure. Others are succeeding. Just know that you have given birth to a potential failure. Mothers, you must be careful. He say, see you. Look at common exam you cannot pass. That's how he's writing all the whole exam now. You know they pass. Why? Because Satan heard when you said it. Don't say it. He recorded your conversation. He had it. Please stop saying it. Stop saying it. Stop saying it. God wants to change your story this year. God wants to bring help to you. But please mind what you say. Pastor, your ministry is not under attack. We are flourishing on every side. Hey, kindness and no. The overflow is just increasing. That's the confession. That I am too big to begin to tell Satan what he wants to hear. Too big. Satan will not hear it from my mouth. Satan will not do what? Not here. You're not here. Power of the tongue. The woman looked at her child and said, your name shall be called Jabez. Why? Because I bear you through pain. What happened? A spirit carried that word and turned the life of and the destiny of a man upside down and turned it to be pain. Why? Because a mother's made a statement. Mothers, mind what you say. You know that child is giving you headache. Touch that child's head, you say you are the best. You are moving. Oh, you are glory. You are honor. You are my pride. God sent you to bring blessings to me. You are the reason why I'm happy. When you are saying that, you are indirectly communicating your heart to God. Stop that confession. That the child failed exam does not mean he failed. Does not mean he will fail in life. Sometimes those who they pass exam are chokes. Check those who succeed in life. Maybe all of them pass exam. You, your picking, come back with it. He said, idiot, failure. A spirit carry the word and begin to curse your child. Stop it. Somebody tell your neighbor, say, change your confession. Touch another neighbor, say, change your confession. Am I helping somebody here? What you say? Change it. Change it. You can't hear. Anytime you meet God, you can't hear the death of Lazarus in his mouth. No, Jesus can't talk about the death of, because he knows that Lazarus, his friend, is alive. That alone should show you the strength of word. Spoken word. Spoken word. Spoken word. Spoken word. He wrestled with the angel to the point where the angel had to ask him, what do you want? And he told the angel what he wanted. Right. But don't tell Satan what he wants to hear. If there's one thing you should learn here, please don't ever tell Satan. Satan wants to hear you cry. Sometimes all those your tears is the reason why you are crying again. How will you just wake up and all you are doing early morning you are crying? You say, I remember what I went through. Shut up. I remember how life was for me. So you are not remembering it so that another spirit will mantle that remembrance. Don't wake up. I remember when they used to beat me. They beat me. That's nonsense. You see a young lady, they say you are passing through depression. Your mate are going after unction. You are going through depression. Only you just did a cry. You say you just did a cry. If you cry near me again, we'll give you handkerchief to cry again. That's nonsense. Satan is cheating this generation because he has taught them what to say. Satan have taught some children of God what to say. You see somebody moving on the road, something motor never reach you. You say, I don't die, yo. That's how the person died. Attack never come close to you. You say, hey, I don't die, you. He wants with Yoruba people. Before Baba. Ó ti pa mí o, that's all pa mí. Everything not for me. Let me pay. Huh? Yes. The mother Yoruba is saying your child olori buruko olori tanfu olori bigi. That your child now bugo olori. Shout out here. Change your confession. Change your confession and don't allow anybody speak negative word around you. One of the ways, sir, listen to me, you must understand this. If you want to live well, you must change the people who are used to negativity. You are always around that friend that doesn't speak about good. The only thing he talks is how he has failed in school, failed this one, failed university, how you want to fail again. Please unfriend him, disfriend him. Sweet befriend him. In a haste. You are going out a lady, you want to marry her. The only thing she's telling you is how the mother have leg poison, the father have this one, the mother, you are about to marry trouble. Chase her. Let her go. She will give you that mentality, and you will become a moral calamity. Stop that nonsense. That's why you know me, you don't say something. I gave an order here. What's the order? If you have bad dream, don't tell me. They are not saying it here. Oh. So if you have bad dream, all those your dreams say that they do this one. If you tell me Mawagant, you don't tell me that. How will you not be telling me that they no, it is wrong? Because when I hear it, it enters into me and I begin to confess it. And when I confess it, Satan will bring it to pass. Change your friends. That your friend will never ever say good thing about you, only bad. Unfriend her. If it's not bad, unfriend her, block her. Block her for 1 year. Check your life. You just go to visit somebody. The person say, hey, you told the person about your relationship. Oh, God has finally answered me. I have a guy. The next thing, where is he working? No, you counselor. Where is he working? He say, he's just trying to. He's picking up. Then the lady tell you, look at your life. Look at the person interviewing you. The person say, this is my own relationship. That's how he started. Oh, he was very good to me. Oh, when we started, he was so sweet. He used to clean my shoe. He used to wash everything. In the morning, before I even wake up, he don't cook. But later, he broke my heart. What is she trying to say? That your own too will break your heart. Before she even finished, tell her, Karoto. Back to sender. Don't allow it to land. I told you people, somebody, you are alive. Somebody is cursing your children. You shame as a mother. Somebody tell you your children will not succeed. Even if it's your best friend, scatter the friendship. Let them own settle. Tell the person, hey, tie wrapper for ways. It is not my child. It is you and your family. It is not bad. Later on I go settle. But let that word go back. Somebody look at you and tell you, hey, look at you. Look at, hey. Don't allow the word to settle. Remember, the Bible says forever the word of God is settled. So any settled word is very difficult to be uprooted. Don't allow their word to settle in your life. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. Even if it is happening, don't say it. Don't do what? Your body is shaking. Let people see it and help you. But don't wake up in the morning and say, I'm about to die. You can't die. That's my mentality. One day I was about to travel and somebody came to me. He said, Daddy, this journey will not travel. Daddy, don't travel. I saw where they travel. You travel, you did not. You just reach one junction. So you are very, very stupid. And I said, so you are eating too much. Yeah, you are now seeing nonsense. You know, when a gate man begin to tell you his dream, sack him. Wait till they sleep. Why gate man go to sleep? Oh, I just teach you something. Okay. Gate man come to you say, I had a dream. Where is he sleep? So he's sleeping on duty. It's fire. Am I helping somebody here? The gate man said, Oga, I dream. Before you even tell you, say, oh, so you the dream on duty. Fired. I told you, I said, hey, me, die on the road. I said, have you forgotten that a lion, no matter A goat cannot testify the exit of a lion. And I said, you are very, very stupid. And I told him, for that, when did you see? I said, I'm traveling that day. That's why they call me cause trouble. And I traveled that day. And I came back. I said, I've reached. I said, I'm coming back. Tell those your nonsense dream that I'm coming back. I can't die. It is not pride. It's a lifestyle. It is what I know. That he that is with me is greater than he that is in them. It's my confession. I can't die. No matter what happens, I can't die. I can't die. And overcomer, they are threatening you with death. Tell the person we don't die here. Even if my pastor hear it, he will slap my spirit. So somebody say he will kill you. Tell the person you can't kill a person who cannot die. Rise on your feet. Am I helping somebody here? Change your confession. Let your confession change from now. Instead of you to say, hey, I want to say, hey, contract, hey. You wake up in the morning, begin to command it. Begin to command the manifestation of your favor. The day, no transport. You say, oh, I will move ahead. I will suck the breast of the king. The riches of the Gentiles shall be brought to me. I am my family for signs and wonders. I am the latest update of God. Through me, God will show Satan bad. Confess it. They called you, they gave you bad news. They say that job is not for you. Begin to confess it. The best is for the children of Zion. I am my family. We are orchestrated for the best. Begin to say it. Begin to say it. Don't allow any Satan give you positive word and negative word. Don't allow Satan to tell you what to say. Satan want to tell you, hey, you are that there's fine, bro. Tell the devil, no, it's fine, boy. Hey, my miracle is stored somewhere. Don't allow Satan to tell you. He say, hey, Nja here, we did not sell anything. Don't allow that Satan tell you that. There is no bad market anywhere. No bad market. No bad market. Sometimes leave that place without 1 naira. Live with a smile. Come back the next day as though you sold 1 million. Even the devil will be confused. Stop that confession. Stop it. Stop the confession. You say, my marriage, my husband have turned to become a beast. Now you don't marry beastful beast. Gorilla. Why? Because Satan had it when you said it. Don't allow anybody to make you. No. I know your husband is doing 1 or 2 things, but don't say it. Don't do what? Instead of you to say it to man, take it to God in prayer. Take it to God in prayer. The Lord is heavy upon you. Don't take it to man, take it to God. God is more than enough to consume your battles. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't. Life, the challenges of life is overwhelming you. Please don't say it. I am not a motivational pastor. I am a war. I believe in battles. But if you hear me talk like this, I tell you from the heart of God. God doesn't want to be hearing back. Sometimes the reason why the angels are very weak to move into manifestation is because they know that Satan has your latest word. Your latest statement is in the hand of Satan. Satan had you when you say, oh, my marriage has scattered. Satan had it. Satan had it when you say, hey, the visa no they come again. No. It's as if I will not travel again. Satan had it. Satan had it when you say, oh, this sickness want to kill me. Hey. And that's why you must be very careful. Some of you go online. Small headache, you go to Google. You Google headache. Back they pain you Google her. Back pain. They now speak one grammar. That is the grammar that kills many people. They say skuntumolotus skintukutukutuku. Before you know to you are dead. Yes. That's the truth. Change your confession. Are you ready to change your confession? Kaduna will be good for me. People are packing out. We are packing in to possess the land. Any nation I go will be good to me. Hey, I am not a failure. It looks as though I failed in plenty business. The businesses I tried did not work, but I'm not a failure. Those businesses did not work because that is not the will of God. This one now is the will of God. I am not a failure. I can't be a failure. Don't know Satan. Come on. I'm not a failure. My helpers will pay me my money. They will give me what belongs to me. I am not a failure. If I stretch my hand to the north will favor me. The south will favor me. If the east see my head, the east will give me oil of wealth. Not a failure. I'm not a failure. Are you a failure? Are you a failure? Are you a failure? Banker, are you a failure? You are not a failure. You are not a failure. You are not a failure. Don't just be jumping from pillar to post. Today you are here, tomorrow you are there. You can go to all church and your life is not good. Life starts with your confession. Life starts with your what? Confession. Begin to confess it, good. People are not succeeding in ministry. Hey, I will show them new success. I will show them. I will show them something. They say, hey, people know the Kaduna ministry, know they work. It go work for us. I don't know if you understand, sir. They say, Kaduna, hey, pastor, they suffer. Hey, we know they suffer. They say, troubles they fall for their way. We troubles they stay for our ways. Confess. Say it. Stop running from pillar to post. Anywhere you are, sir, you can be in the cave and yet you prove a point. If your confessions are good, make that right confession. Say it. Say it. Don't even allow hunger to know that is around you. Say it. Many of you have ulcer because your mind began to tell you don't eat well. So your body began to manifest. If ulcer was to catch people, it is people like us. Sometimes I eat breakfast around 4. Today I ate breakfast around after 4. Breakfast after 4. Sometimes I can take breakfast by 5 in the midnight. So why did ulcer not come? Because ulcer cannot stay. Organic. But you small gear 20 something years, that's how you are carrying ulcer like Sambo. Ulcer, because you always confess it. Any small thing, say, you don't hold me for here. You don't hold me for here. What nonsense? Confession. Begin to, now, listen, anywhere you are, begin to make the right confession. Speak upon your destiny. Speak over your life. Begin to make the right confession. Hey, I am my family for signs and wonder. Tika 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 tika. I am Victor Ezi. I am the divine project of God. I am the one Yahweh spoke about. Akorotomani kasaya. Chikeperona sanata. Ikasaroro rota. Chirana sakora. Jiketeketeketekete. Ikaturetos kipura. Intretuskana peraroske. Leketeketeketekete. Sheketekete. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Look at your screen, Ephesians 4 and verse 20 and verse 29. Can you see now? No rotten talk should come from. Let's read together. Ephesians 4 and verse 29. Can we read together? One to go. No rotten talk should come from. No rotten talk. Are you seeing scriptures? Hey, I don't die. It's a rotten talk. They just sacked me. They want to sack me. It's a rotten talk. The doctor say I can't have a child. It's a rotten talk. They say I have infection. It's a rotten talk. They say there is a plan to kill me. It's a rotten talk. They say my mother's children will not succeed. It's a rotten talk. Somebody shout, it's a rotten talk. That talk that is not for your good is a what? A rotten. Wave your hands and give God glory. Wave your hands. Give him thanks. Give him thanks in the beauty of his holiness. We cry, Abba Father. Hallowed be your name. Hallowed be your name. Hallowed be your name. Before you come to the altar, you will call your name. Say, Victor Eze. I am not a failure. I am a success. I am not a victim. I am a victor. Begin to make confessions as you come to the altar. with your tithe, your seats, you're going to come to the altar.
We cry, Abba Father.